Anyone who spent time on a CB radio, or really any mobile radio in a noisy environment, knows the struggle. Trying to decipher garbled voices over engine hum, road noise, or even just wind can be incredibly frustrating. It makes you wonder if there's a better way to actually hear what's being said. Well, this is where something like the VECTORCOM 20W CB external speaker steps in, promising to cut through that noise and deliver crystal-clear audio. Right out of the box, you get a sense of its purpose. This isn't some flimsy little accessory. It feels substantial, weighing in at about 1.8 pounds. And that's a good thing, because it's built to handle a serious punch of sound. We're talking about a 20-watt power capacity here, which is quite impressive for an external speaker. What that translates to in the real world is volume and clarity. It really does enhance your audio experience, making those communications crisp, even when things get loud around you. Think off-roading, marine adventures, or just a busy construction site. This thing is designed to make sure you don't miss a word. Now, compatibility is often a big question with these kinds of accessories, but this VECTORCOM unit is remarkably versatile. It plays nice with pretty much any mobile radio that has a standard 3.5 audio jack. So whether you're running a traditional CB, a ham radio, a GMRS mobile, a 10-meter rig, or even a marine or DMR mobile radio, chances are this speaker will plug right in and get to work. That broad compatibility is a huge plus, meaning you likely won't need a different speaker if you switch up your radio setup down the line. The design itself is pretty practical. It comes with a durable 180-degree swivel mounting bracket, which is fantastic for directing the sound exactly where you need it. You can mount it, adjust it, and really customize your listening experience. And with a generous 6-foot cable, you've got plenty of flexibility for placement. You're not stuck with it right next to the radio. You can put it up on the dash, under the seat, or wherever it makes the most sense for optimal sound projection. Plus, it's got a dust-proof mesh and is rated as waterproof, which is essential for those challenging environments it's clearly designed for. You don't want your speaker giving up the ghost just because of a little splash or some trail dust. Under the hood, or rather, inside the enclosure, it's working with an 8-ohm impedance and a frequency range of 100 to 8,000 Hz. This range is pretty standard for voice communication, focusing on the frequencies where human speech is most intelligible. It's not trying to be a hi-fi music speaker, and that's okay. Its job is to make voices clear, and it does that effectively. One small thing to note, the product dimensions are listed as about 5.5 inches wide, 5.5 inches high, and 2.5 inches deep. It's not tiny, so you'll want to make sure you have a good spot for it, especially if your vehicle interior is already a bit cramped. It's a solid piece of kit, but that means it takes up a bit of space. Honestly, what stands out is just how much of a difference a dedicated external speaker can make. You might think your radio's built-in speaker is good enough, but once you hear the clarity and volume this thing puts out, especially in a noisy cab, it's hard to go back. It genuinely makes communication less of a chore and more reliable. The only real head-scratcher is a mention of 3.7 volts and 30-meter talking range in the specs. Those seem a bit out of place for a passive external speaker, which typically doesn't have its own voltage or talking range. But those are minor quirks in the listing, not issues with the speaker's performance itself. So yeah, if you're serious about clear radio communication in any mobile setting, and you're tired of straining to hear, the VECTORCOM 20W CB external speaker is definitely worth a look. It's robust, versatile, and delivers on its promise of crisp, loud audio. It's a solid upgrade that could significantly enhance your on-the-go communication experience.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.